All right, let's crush a Sudoku. This one's called Gnome In The Fog by Carmen Lambert. So normal Sudoku rules apply. We're going to have the digits 1 through 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Then adjacent digits on along a green whisper line must have a difference of at least 5. So on this line, every number that's next to another number has to be 5 away from it. So if this was a 3, say, this has to be at least an 8, because that's 5 away from 3. And then this would go back down. And they move along that like that. Digits along a magenta Ren band form a set of non-consecutive, non-repeating digits in any order. So the fog is obscuring a lot of the grid right now. So let's just pretend this green line was a magenta line. So these 5 digits would be consecutive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but they don't necessarily have to be in order. So it could go like 1, 3, 2, 5, 4, or something like that. But all of the digits on a pink line, a magenta line, whatever, have to be consecutive, but not necessarily in order. Then we also have Dutch whisper lines. So digits along an orange Dutch whisper line must have a difference of at least 4. So similar to this one, these have a difference of 5. If this was a 3, which is the example I used before, this could be a 7, 8, or 9. So just a little less restricted on how far away the digits have to be on those lines. Digits along diagonals pointed to by arrows outside the grid must sum to the number listed. So these 3 cells along this diagonal have to sum to 16 because this arrow is pointing down this diagonal. A black dot between cells indicates cell values with a 2-to-1 ratio. So these two numbers are in a 2-to-1 ratio, 2, 4, 3, 6, something like that. Because there's a black dot here, which you can only see half of it, but that's definitely a black dot. Not all dots are shown. Okay, white dots if this was a white dot, they would be consecutive digits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. These add to 5, so these two cells add to 5. These 2 cells add to 10 because they have an X between them. These 2 have a V between them. The board is covered in fog. Place a digit correctly, and the fog will clear around it. So if I get this digit right, say, then all of the cells surrounding that cell will clear of fog if they have it. So all of those would go away, including the cell that I cleared. All right. So V's always have the digits something from 1, 2, 3, or 4 because they have to add to 5. So the numbers have to be less than 5. It's either 1, 4, or 2, 3. But that definitely limits this line a little bit. This is definitely a low digit, and it can't be a 4. You can't put a 4 next to 2 digits on a green line because there's only one digit that's 5 away from 4, and that's 9. So I can't put 9 in both of these. So this is definitely not a 4, which means this is definitely not a 1 to add to 10. Sorry, to add to 5. This will add to 10 with this. Okay, that might actually be pretty telling. So the numbers that can go here are 8 with 2, 7 with 3, or 6 with 4. This can't be a 7 because it's on a black dot. And 7 doesn't have a half or a double that I can put in this cell. 6 and 8 can both be halved. So I could put a 3 or a 4 in here on the black dot, and that would be a 1-to-2 ratio. Okay, so a little bit of progress being made here. These are definitely low digits as well because this is a low digit. So you can color these green lines. So if I say, because 1, 2, and 3 are low digits, these have to be high digits because I have to go up from 1, 2, or 3 to get 5 away from it. You can never put 5 on a green line. That's one thing about these lines because there's no number that's 5 away from 5 that I could put in a box or in a cell. But I do. So these are definitely high values because 1, 2, 3 is low, and then these are going to be low again. These green lines oscillate like that. So if I put the lowest digit I possibly can here, if I put a 1, then I have to go to a high digit, 6, 7, 8, or 9, and then I'll have to go down from there and do a low digit again. So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4. And we know that we have all 4 low digits now. 5 is definitely going to have to go in one of these because I can see right now that it can't go in any of the other cells. I don't know how helpful that is. This has to add to 16. Do I have to minimize this or something? Like this probably can't be an 8. I guess it could. Yeah, I could go 8, 7, 1 to add to 16. I feel like it's probably coming down to this though. I do know that this is definitely a low digit. I don't know if that's helpful. So this can't be a 6 for the same reason that this couldn't be a 4. because a 6 is only, I would have to put a 1 in both of these. So this is 7, 8, or 9. It's the same with this. This is 7, 8, or 9. So that makes this 1, 2, or 3. Oh, this can't be a 7. No, okay, so I was saying to make this 16 and to put an 8 in here, I would have to make this 7, 1. Those are the lowest digits I can possibly put in here, and that adds to 16. But I can't put 7, 1 because if this is a 7, these have to be 1, 2 because those are the only digits that are 5 away from 7. So I wouldn't be able to put a 1 in here. So this is absolutely not an 8, and it is a 6. So this is a 3. Now we're getting a little info. So this adds to 10 with 6 and is a 4, which makes this a 1, which doesn't limit this at all. So now either 7, 8, or 9 go in here. Okay, these are not 4, so these are this, or 1. So these are a 1, a 2, 3 pair. 1, 2, and 3 can all go in a black dot, so that's fine. There are 4 numbers that could still go in here. I'm not going to bother listing them. Okay, is anything happening up here? Okay, 6, is there something? Yeah, so this can't be a 1, so this can't be a 9. 6, 7, does this have to go 6, 7, 3? No, it could go 6, 8, 2. So this is either 6, 7, 3 or 6, 8, 2. I think either one is very possible, right? 6, because 6, 7, 3 would put a 2 here, and that's good. Because 7 has to go with 2 and 1. That works. 8 would put a 2 here, and then a 3 is fine here. And then this could be a 7. Huh. Where do I go from here? Is it the XV thing? Maybe. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. Okay, so 3 can't go on this V. So I was saying before that V has to be it's either 1, 4 or 2, 3. It can't be 2, 3 because there's a 3 right here. So it's 1, 4, and that fixes this. So this is a 1, this is a 4. Now to add to 10 with 1, this is a 9. This is consecutive with 9, so it's an 8. And we're starting to see some of the other lines coming into play. I don't know why is there a dark orange line and then a light orange line though. Oh, I missed the light orange line. A light orange line is a parity line. So must alternate between odd and even. So this light line I have to alternate between odd and even. So this is a 4, so these two have to be odd. I'm going to write out the options for this one. I don't know where I'm going next, honestly. So this could be 1, 2, 4, or 6. Can't be 2 because there's a 2, 3 pair there. So that means this can't be 1. So if this was a 1, this would absolutely have to be a 2. So this isn't a 1, which means this can't be a 9. So now we have a 7, 8 pair, making this a 5, 9 pair, putting a 9 here. Okay, awesome. This is a 5. All right, and then this all makes sense. So this has to be odd, and it can't be 1, 3, or 9. So this is either 5 or 7. Ooh, and this can't be a 5 because it's on the dark orange line, which means that this number has to be 4 away from this number, and the only numbers that are 4 away from 5 are 1 and 9, and they're already in the box. So this is definitely a 7. And then I think we're pretty limited on what we can put in here. Yeah, 3, 2, 1 are the only numbers that are 4 away from 7. So this is a 2. These two numbers are 5 and 6. So this is the 5. This is the 6. This can't be 6, so it is a 4. This can't be a 2 now, so it's a 3, 2. This has to be the 7. This is the 8. This is a 2. This could still be a 4 or a 1, but it's not a 6. All right, 4 away from 7, so the same problem is happening here. So this has to be oh, no, it's not. It's not this. Okay. The two orange lines are going to confuse me, I think. Okay, so this number has to be 4 away from 2. Can't be 6. This could be 7, 8, or 9, though. But this number has to be 5 away from 2. And these have to be consecutive. So I think these are both from 7, 8, or 9. So to get 4 away from 2 on the orange line, I could go to 6, but 6 doesn't work, so it's 7, 8, or 9. And then to be consecutive with 7, 8, or 9, and to be 5 away from 2, you just have to have a 7, 8, or 9. So that's 7, 8, or 9 as well. We'll see if that comes in handy. I don't know. So only 2 numbers left in the column here. They're 1 and 7. These 3 numbers are 2, 3, and 8. And these numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. So this is a parity line, so this has to be even, and this has to be odd. Huh, what next? So it says to be even, can't be a 2 or a 4, so this is either a 6 or an 8. I don't think I have that many odd restrictions on this, so I don't think this is worth doing. The only odd numbers this sees is 1, which means this has 4 options. 3, 5, 7, 9. I guess I'll put it in, but I don't think that's helping me. So this has to be even. Maybe that's it. So 8, 2. No, I mean this is either 4 or 6. And this is also odd. Okay, so I can tell that. Oh, so this is also. So all 3 of these numbers are odd. So all of these are from 3, 5, 7, 9, which almost feels like it should be helpful. I guess I'll put that in 3, 5, 7, 9. And I know that because I can see that the parity line definitely goes into this box, and this is an even number, and this is also coming from an even number. Oh, and this one goes into this box, so maybe it's more interesting. Yeah, it's probably more interesting that this is. Oh, but this doesn't see the 2, so this is either 2, 6, or 8. Sort of getting limited on what can go on this black dot, but not really. It would be nice if either a 2 or a 4 saw a black dot, because, I mean, this kind of does, but... So this is going to have to be a low digit. This is going to have to be a low digit. I just don't have a lot of restriction here. So, I mean, this is going to have to be a low... This has to be 4 away from 7, 8, or 9. So if I make this 9, which is the biggest, gives me the most options for digits that are 4 away. This can't be a 5, because there's a 5 in the row. So, and it can't be a 2. So this is either a 1, 3, or 4. It just feels like I'm grasping at straws here. I don't see exactly where I'm supposed to be going here. I kind of feel like it must come down to this black dot, but I have no idea how. It's not restricted at all. Like what am I doing here? This could still be a 1 or a 4, right? Am I missing a rule? There are a lot of rules. So one of these has to be 8, I think. I don't know if that's helpful. Because I can't put 7 and 9 on here. They're not consecutive. Oh, yeah, that does help. This is a 6. Oh, and then we get a circle. And I didn't even see... I think a circle is an odd digit. I don't even think it says anything about that, though. I think that's typically the rule, though. I think this has to be odd. Circles are... Like a big gray circle is odd. A big gray square is even, generally. Alright, so this is either a 2 or a 4. Because it's between 2 black dots, and 2 and 4 are the only numbers that have 2 different numbers that can be in a 2-to-1 ratio with them. 2 can go 1, 4, and 4 can go 2, 8. So this definitely can't be a 2. Okay, this can't be 6 anymore. If neither of these could be 2, that would make this... Oh, this can't be a 2 probably now, right? This 2 has to go on this sequence of black dots, yeah, because either this is a 2 or this is a 4, and then I have to put 2 on either side of this. So this is definitely an 8. Okay, so I missed... That was an important little piece, I think, that I got this 8. Okay, so this is even, and it is a 2. No, this is an odd digit. Circle is odd. Circles feel... There's something about a circle feels even to me. That always confuses me. Okay, so the other... So 2 is definitely going in one of these two. Because 2 can't go here, and 2 has to go on the black dot. 4 also has to go on the black dot, but I don't know anything could go anywhere. Well, okay, so this can't be a 4, because I put an 8 here. Yeah, so this can't be a 4 and is a 2, which makes these 1, 4. So this is a 3, because it can't be a 1 or a 4. And then this has to be 4 away from 3, so it could be anything. Could be any of these options at least. Okay, this is odd. So 1, 4 goes here, 3 goes here. Is this just a... So one of these two is a 5. Oh, this can't be an 8 anymore. Oh, so that makes this an 8. Because 8 had to go on one of those two, and this can't be an 8. It could still be 7 or 9, I think. Yeah, so these are from... Oh, this is the 5, because this has to be 4 away from 3. So this has to be a 5. And then this is a 7, 9 pair now. Alright, so this is 4 away from 7 or 9 and still can't be a 5. So this is a low digit. It's either a 1 or a 4, because we got 2 and 3 here. So this is either 1 or 4. Which doesn't put that much restriction on this. Oh, but these do. So if this was a 1, I don't think this can be a 4. Yeah, because the only digits that are 4 away from 4 are right here. We'd have to go 8 or 9 here, so this is definitely a 1. And then this now can be only 5 or 6, because it has to be 4 away from 1. It can't be 7, 8, or 9. So So this is 5 or 6. Oh, and it has to be, this is the parity line, so this has to be odd because this is even, so this is a 5. Now this has to be even. It can't be 4, 6, or 8, so this is a 2. This has to be 5 away from 8, which gives it a couple options. Oh, it can't be 2 or 3, so this is a 1. Now that makes this a 7, that makes this a 1. This can't be an 8. Cleaning up a little Sudoku there. Okay, this can't be a 3 or a 5 anymore. 6, 6. One of these two has to be a 6. So this is our first magenta line sighting. Oh, okay. These two numbers should be forced. Actually, this is a 1, 6 pair. No. I have 1, 4 in the column. This is a 3, 6 pair. Okay. Actually, I should know all of these. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This is a 4 or an 8. And these two are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 7, 9. That should be telling. 7 and 9 go on this line. Okay, so this is definitely 6, 8. Because this magenta line have to be consecutive digits. So if I put a 9 on here, I have to walk it back from 9, and there's no way. I guess I don't know where this magenta line goes. It could like wrap all the way around, I guess. So this maybe could be a 3 in that world. I got to be careful there. I think I have to clear up more of the line before I make that decision. I'm almost positive this is going to be a 6, but I don't think I can definitively make that statement yet. All right, this has to be a high digit. It can't be 8. That's the only limitation there. So this could be a 6, 6, 7, or 9. 1 and 2 seeing this green line is interesting. The lowest digit I can put in these two cells is a 3. And one of them is going to have to be low, so it's possible I could put a 4. I couldn't put a 4 here because this sees two different cells, and there's a 4 here. But is there something there? Just being able to see this? There aren't a lot of digits seeing this green line, unfortunately. So I mean, this has to be a high digit too. It can't be an 8. So this is either a 6, 7, or then it can't be 6 because this can't be a 1. So this is either a 7 or a 9. If it was a 7, this would have to be a 2. It still looks possible. We do have a 7-9 pair here now, though, so this is definitely not 7 or 9. And now this is, so this is a 6, okay, because we have a 7-9 pair. So this is a 6. This is not a 6. This can't be a 1. So if this is a 9, this could still be a 4. So this is a 2, 3, or 4. I really just want to assume this is a 6. I have to clear this a little bit. Where do I go next? What am I missing? Is it this V? I can see that this V is poking out here. So one has to go in one of these two cells. And if this was a 1, this would be a 4 on the V. But 2 and 3 are still very possible here. Oh, 5. Okay, 5 in this box has to go in one of these two cells. I thought that was going to be more helpful. This can't be a 5. So does this have to be a 5 now? One of these 3 cells has to be a 5. One of these 2 cells has to be a 5, more specifically. One of these 2 cells has to be a 6. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the column. I don't know, man. You gotta assume there's some symmetry here, right? Because I don't know if I'm allowed to assume that, because there's a green line here and a green line here that's probably the same shape, because we have this like little gnome guy in the middle. This nice little tan orange beard. I don't know what's going on with this thing. So 3 of the odd numbers go here. 1 is not an option for any of those. 1 can't go here. So 1 does have to go in one of these. I don't know if that's useful at all. So on this V, this can't be a 1, this can't be a 4, but the other numbers are possible. So it could be 2, 3, 4 here, or 1, 2, 3 here. I do have a lot of stuff labeled here. Are there any numbers that I'm missing? So there's a 7-9 pair. So I'm seeing, yeah, so I do have 5 labeled here. Alright, so 7-9 pair. So then I need all of the low numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all have to be in these 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 2. Awesome. Okay, so 2 can't go in any of these because there's a 2 in the box. So now 2 has to go here, which would allow for this to be a 7, which is unfortunate. But Now these are 1, 3, 4, 5 here. 3 can't go here, so 3 is going in one of these. Now this is a 3, 5 pair, which is huge because that makes this a 1 or a 4. Awesome. That's going to do a little bit. So this is a 3, 5 pair. This is a 1 or a 4. Now we have a 1. Now we have a 1, 4 pair here. So that makes this a 6. These have to be consecutive, and the only consecutive 3. Okay, this is definitely a 4, but this could still be a 3 or a 5. But this is definitely a 4. This is a 1. This is no longer a 6. So that makes this a 4, this a 1. Are we going to get some stuff popping here? Are we going to get popping off here? No, probably not. It wouldn't appear so. Okay, 3, 5 pair here. So now this is a 7, 9 pair here. So this is an 8. Okay, so now I do have a long. This is 3 long. This can't be 1, 2, 3, or 4. So this is a high digit, making this the low digit. And I think that was forced anyway. But now this can't be, it can't be a 1 or 2, and it can't be a 4 because 4 is only 5 away from one number, so 9 would have to go both places here. So this is definitely a 3. And now there are only 2 numbers that are 5 away from 3. That's 8 and 9, which don't see, oh, 9 does see this one. So 9 goes here, and 8 goes here. Now this number can't be a 3, can't be a 4, can't be a 2, so this is a 1, making this a high number, and it could be a 6 or a 7 still, I think. Okay, that's some serious progress though. Nice to see the thing moving a little bit for me. Oh, 3 is doing this. This is a 5. This is a 3. Okay, 1 is looking at this, making this a 1, which is going to clear some fog. All right, so now I can see that this definitely, at the most, it goes here. So this is the most this could be is 5 cells long. So there's no way there's a 3 on it. Yeah, so 3 is just not on it. So this is not, okay. So since there has to be a 9 on the line, it clearly goes here. So there has to be a 9 on the line, and it's 5 cells long. So that's 9. The numbers 9 to 5 have to be on. Well, this actually can't be. This would have to be a 5. Because if it was 5 cells long. So the lowest number is actually a 6. It's there. And then this is an 8 because you can't put a 4 on it, making this a 4, making this a 3. This is not a 4. So this is not a 1. Oh, there's a 1 in the box too. So this is 2, 3. This is a 3. This is a 2. All right, the fog's almost all gone. That's excellent. Awesome. Okay. So numbers in the column. I got a 7, 9. 4. 4 has to go here. This is a 7 or a 9. I don't know which one yet. But now we have a 7, 9 pair here. So these two numbers should be, it's 1 and 3. This is a 3. This is a 5. All the fog's gone. So 3 is going here. This is a 2, 8 pair. This is not a 5. This is either a 5, a 7, or a 9. It can't be a 9. So this is a 5 or a 7. 1, we need a 2 and a 5 here, I think. This can't be a 2, this is a 2, this is a 5. These numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 4's going here. 6 and 7 are going here. There's a 6 here. This is a 7. This is a 6. This is a 9. This is a 7. 2 numbers left here. There's 1 number left here. It's a 8. So this is a 2. This is an 8. 2 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a 5 and a 9, it would appear. So there's a 5 here, 9 here. And that's going to do this. 6. This is not a 6 or a 5, so that's a 9. That's a 5. That's a 7. That's a 9. That's a 7. That's a 9. That's a 7. That's a 9. That's a 7. That is a 6, I think. This is a 4. And that is a puzz, dude. Excellent. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.